This Friday, we have a strong cold front approaching the country, reaching the southwestern Cape overnight into Saturday morning, with a blast of ice-cold air spreading behind this cold front over the western and later the central regions of the country by Sunday. Now, most of the rain associated with this cold front will fall here over the mountainous regions in the western Cape, with rainy conditions also expected for the surrounding regions, but not much rain for the rest of the country. The biggest danger associated with this cold front will definitely be the strong winds, and we can already see winds picking up on Friday ahead of this cold front. Then on Saturday, strong winds expected as the cold front sweeps across the country, gusting up to 90 kilometers per hour in places. Significant wave heights also expected as the cold front moves across the country, reaching up to 8 meters along the southern and later the eastern coastline. Now, we know the Weather Service has already issued multiple weather warnings for this weekend, including damaging winds and waves warnings, so please be careful out there. But this Friday, ahead of the cold front, we're expecting mostly dry conditions across the country. So here's your Friday forecast. Another foggy start today on Friday morning in parts of the western and the eastern Cape, with a few foggy patches over the central and northeastern regions. Into the afternoon, we are expecting bergwind conditions to warm up parts of the eastern Cape ahead of that cold front, but mostly dry and sunny conditions across the country. It's only by late on Friday evening that we are expecting some light drizzle to fall over the western regions of the western Cape, but an average to good PB harvest expected over most regions. Taking a look at your winds for this Friday, we can see those northwesterly winds picking up and blowing fresh to strong over the western and central interior. The Weather Service is warning against runaway fires over parts of the Cape provinces, with a yellow level 4 warning for damaging winds along the southwestern Cape into Friday afternoon. We can see those fresh to strong winds along the southwestern coast. But in the Western Cape, foggy conditions as mentioned at first. Later, we are expecting temperatures in the mid-20s over the interior, but those northwesterly winds picking up into the afternoon, blowing fresh to strong, causing bergwind conditions to quickly warm up parts of the Eastern Cape. We can see Mhlaba reaching a high of 29, 30 the afternoon in Graaff-Reinet and Somerset East. Those northwesterly winds also blowing fresh to strong over parts of the Eastern Cape, where we have a high fire danger in place, also causing bergwind conditions along the eastern coast with 29 the afternoon in East London. Foggy at first over parts of KwaZulu-Natal, later northeasterly winds blowing fresh along the coast, temperatures reaching the mid to upper 20s into the afternoon. Over the Highveld, we're expecting a cold morning at first, later temperatures in the lower to mid-20s, but still hot in the lowvelds of Mpumalanga and Limpopo, with temperatures expected around 30 degrees Celsius. A sunny and comfortable afternoon in Limpopo, with 25 the afternoon in Polokwane, 27 in Thabazimbi. In northwest, a cold morning at first over the southern regions, later northwesterly winds picking up and blowing fresh at times over parts of the province, temperatures expected in the mid-20s. A windy afternoon expected in the Northern Cape, with northwesterly winds blowing fresh to strong at times. A high fire danger is in place in parts of the province, later temperatures reaching the mid to upper 20s with 28 in Uppington. In the Free State, a cold and foggy morning at first over the eastern regions, later a windy afternoon over the southern regions, temperatures in the lower to mid-20s. And then another comfortable afternoon in Gauteng with 24 in Pretoria, 22 in Johannesburg, and mostly sunny and dry conditions. Then on Saturday, as mentioned, we have that strong cold front arriving in the southwestern Cape, bringing rain to the mountainous regions in the Western Cape and the surrounding regions, but also a steep drop in temperatures for the southwestern Cape, only 9 the afternoon in Sutherland. Strong winds expected with this cold front over the western and central interior, as well as the southwestern and southern coastline, but remaining dry and sunny over the northeastern regions, and hot conditions now for KwaZulu-Natal. By Sunday, we are seeing a steep drop in temperatures over the central regions of the country, temperatures only in the mid to upper teens expected. A windy day now along the coast of KwaZulu-Natal, but remaining calm in and around Gauteng with 23 the afternoon in Pretoria. Well, that's all from me. Enjoy your Friday, and remember, no matter the weather, we're in this together.